tell you that she really is looking forward to coming on and telling you everything that has been going on the last 3 weeks.
She'll be telling Larry.
She'll be telling
For the
Larry.
record.
For the record.
She has not been doing well for a lot of this time. Was there ever a point where you worried she might not make it?
About the time that the Sheriff's Department decided to take her out and put her on electronic monitoring, we were all concerned about her. The Sheriff's Department did a very courageous thing. They relied on their medical advice, did the right thing, recognizing that she was in on a misdemeanor probation violation, viewing the medical condition that she was in, did the right thing and took her out. I concurred with that decision. It was not my decision, it was theirs. But that was the worst time for her.
But on the other side of the law, the judge, you seem to think she got a raw deal.
Oh, without question. She got a raw deal from the very first time she stepped into court on the probation violation issue. To get 45 days in jail for violating probation for driving on a suspended license on a reckless driving conviction is unheard of in this county. It just doesn't happen. And then after that, the judge put her on probation on very strict conditions that she got no electronic monitoring, no early release, basically dictated that she was going to do 45 days in jail. Nobody does 45 days in jail on this type of probation violation.
Why do you think the judge did it?
I've given that a lot of thought, and I really am perplexed by it. Judge Sauer has been a judge for a long time. He's one of the last Reagan appointees on the bench. My best guess, after I thought about it thoroughly, is that he got caught up in the publicity of this case. It was very interesting when we were called back into court. The first part of the hearing, Judge Sauer was talking about what was going on TMZ.com that morning.
I do remember that.
And I thought it very interesting that while the sheriffs were picking Paris up, he obviously was watching the media outlets.
You know, there are people who say Paris Hilton got away with a lot, that she, you know, had driven with somebody drunk in her car and they had a hit and run, and she's gotten in other accidents and hijinks and gotten away with it, and this was her comeuppance.
Well, what happened in the past, if it ever did happen, is totally irrelevant to what happened in court and what she was in court for. She was in court for driving on a suspended license, not because of the court conviction, but because of a DMV administrative action and because a couple of administrative things were not done on her behalf to reinstate her license. She thought her license was in fact valid. She was mistaken through no fault of her own. That point was made clear in the probation violation hearing. I've read that transcript thoroughly on numerous occasions. I did not participate in it. And it's just shocking that the judge gave her 45 days.
Have you ever had a case where a client in a similar situation got this kind of a sentence and had to serve it?
No, absolutely not. Not even close. And if you polled all of the criminal defense lawyers in LA County, I doubt if you could find one that had a client in this situation.
She has said, through you, that she's a changed woman and that she will change. You buying that?
Oh, absolutely. See, I'm very lucky in a way because I have spent so much time with her. I know her very, very well and know the true Paris Hilton. And one of the reasons Wednesday night's show is going to be spectacular is I think the country's going to get to know her. She is a sweet, nice lady. It was interesting to me what I kept hearing from all of the deputies as we were going through this process. And deputy after deputy, from deputy sheriffs to high-ranking officials said, you know, this case has caused us a lot of problems also because of what we had to do to accommodate her in the jail because of her status. But the one person that caused us no problem at all was your client. She did everything we wanted to do. She had no attitude. She was perfect for us. And the last couple of days, deputies have been saying goodbye to her, coming by and talking to her. And they're saying things like, we're going to miss you. And how often does that happen when deputies are saying to the prisoner, we're going to miss you when you're gone?
And she says, look, I'd rather be missed, right?
She says, I'd rather be missed, but she really is appreciative, as am I, of the way the LA County Sheriff's Department handled this entire situation. When it was clear we were coming in, I met with them a couple weeks, several times in advance of her coming in, and they went over all of her medical issues and made sure that they were ready for her on a medical basis. Everyone in this department has been so professional. Lee Baca, in my view, is just a great American for having the courage to do the right thing, not only for my client, but for all other types of clients and individuals that are in the system.
Okay, Rich, stick around. We are going to take a break. When we come back, we are going to bring on the set Under Sheriff Larry L. Waldy, who is going to talk about the problems his department had with the judge. Stay with us. This is Larry King Live.